What if I told you that raising a future Olympic champion begins with playing tag? Or that the secret to elite athletic performance lies in avoiding early specialization? Welcome to the revolutionary world of youth sports development, a science where joy, adaptability, and smart timing trump endless repetition. Today, we're dismantling outdated myths and revealing cutting-edge methodologies that build not just athletes, but physically literate, resilient humans. At the heart of modern youth sports philosophy stands one non-negotiable principle: multi-sport first. Forget specializing in soccer at age 6 or intensive tennis drilling before puberty. Research overwhelmingly shows that children who engage in diverse sports before age 12-14 develop superior fundamental movement skills. Why? Because variety builds athletic intelligence. When kids transfer skills between basketball, gymnastics, and track, they're not just exercising muscles, they're wiring neural pathways for adaptability. This creates the agile foundation upon which future specialization can thrive, reducing burnout by 73% according to recent studies. This approach is anchored in the revolutionary LTAD framework, long-term athlete development. Pioneered by Canadian scientist Dr. Istvan Balyi, LTA transforms youth sports from a win-now mentality to a decade-long journey. Picture it as building a cathedral. You wouldn't start with stained glass windows before laying foundations. LTA prioritizes physiological and psychological readiness across developmental stages. Before puberty, focus on neural pathways with speed and coordination drills. Strength training? That comes later when hormonal changes support muscle development. The gold standard? VRE, age-appropriate, joy-filled, effective training. Let's unpack VRE magic. Age-appropriate means leveraging sensitive periods, those golden windows when developing specific skills yields exponential results. Did you know the optimal window for speed development slams shut by age 12 for girls and 14 for boys? Miss this and you're building on quicksand. Joy-filled is non-negotiable. The brain learns best when flooded with dopamine from play. We're talking skill building disguised as treasure hunt obstacle courses or soccer dribbling games where pirates chase gold coins. Finally, effective training means every minute delivers measurable development. No mindless lapse, instead deliberate play that hones the athletic ABCs: agility, balance, coordination, and speed. These form the movement alphabet for all sports mastery. Here's where it gets fascinating. Modern neuroscience shows that variable practice beats repetition every time. That's the be like water principle, teaching skills in constantly changing contexts. Imagine learning tennis volleys not through static drills, but by having targets move unpredictably. This builds decision-making circuitry critical for real game intelligence. Similarly, we distinguish between closed skills, predictable patterns like shooting free throws, and open skills, dynamic environments like soccer tackles. True athleticism flourishes when we train both, using metaphors that ignite young imaginations. Telling a child to explode like a rocket when jumping creates better neural activation than technical jargon about hip extension. But beyond physical prowess, we're sculpting resilient humans. Team games become laboratories for life skills, learning to lose graciously, collaborate under pressure, and push through discomfort. A child who masters physical literacy doesn't just run faster. They carry themselves with confidence that permeates classrooms and social situations. The ultimate goal? Creating lifelong lovers of movement who may become elite athletes or simply healthy, active adults. So whether you're a parent, coach, or educator, remember, the road to greatness isn't paved with early specialization and pressure. It's built through joyful exploration, neuroscience-backed timing, and celebrating every small victory. Ready to transform how we develop young athletes? Let's dive deeper. Building that cathedral of athletic potential we described? It demands master builders. Coaches and parents, you are the architects, translating groundbreaking science into lived reality. Your choices shape the emotional landscape where skills blossom or wither. Forget the stereotype of the drill sergeant coach or the win-obsessed parent. Modern development hinges on you becoming skilled facilitators of joy and navigators of growth. How do we transform pressure into possibility and expectation into empowerment? For coaches, this means evolving from commanders to curious guides. Your toolkit? Playful creativity, not just whistles. Replace monotonous drills with dynamic, constraint-led games. Imagine teaching basketball passing not through static lines, but a chaotic game of Pirate's Treasure where defenders, sharks, force quick decisions under pressure. Research shows coaches who prioritize asking open-ended questions, "Where's the open space?" instead of barking commands, ignite critical thinking and intrinsic motivation. Crucially, master the art of differential learning. Tailor challenges. Let one child explore dribbling variations around wobbly cones while another refines a specific footwork pattern. It's about meeting each young athlete at their developmental edge, celebrating effort over flawless execution. Remember, your most vital skill isn't spotting the perfect technique, it's spotting the spark in a child's eyes and fanning it into flame. Parents, you are the unwavering foundation. Your role isn't the supplemental coach critiquing form on the drive home. Be the sanctuary. Science screams that pressure corrodes potential. Instead, become masters of process praise. Swap "great goal" for "I saw how you kept looking for passing options even when it was tough." This builds resilience by valuing controllable effort. Become a variety advocate. Resist the siren song of early specialization trophies. Actively seek diverse movement experiences, a summer of swimming, a fall in martial arts, winter gymnastics. Frame it as exploration, not commitment. Protect recovery fiercely. Schedule mandatory play downtime, unstructured backyard adventures or family bike rides where neural pathways consolidate learning without pressure. Your ultimate superpower? Modeling. Let them see moving joyfully, trying new activities, embracing stumbles with a smile. You're not just raising an athlete, you're cultivating a human who associates effort with exhilaration. The hurdles? Immense. Societal pressure whispers lies. Specialize early or fall behind. Counter it with facts. Highlight legends like Roger Federer, who credit diverse childhood play, soccer, skiing, for their genius. Or research proving multi-sport teens suffer 50% fewer overuse injuries. Another trap? Mistaking volume for quality. 4 hours of repetitive drills can stunt growth compared to 90 minutes of deliberate varied play. Coaches, arm yourselves with LTAD certifications to confidently educate anxious parents. Parents, build coalitions. Share articles on developmental windows. Organize multi-sport playdates. United, we shift the culture. The reward? Beyond medals. It's the child who beams after mastering a cartwheel, tackles homework with newfound grit, or comforts a teammate. It's building humans whose relationship with their body is one of trust and delight. When coaches ignite curiosity and parents provide unconditional support, we don't just create better athletes, we forge adaptable, joyful humans ready for any challenge life serves. So, ready to unlock the true power of your influence? Let's equip you with the practical tools to make every practice and every cheer count.